Ironically, I've been watching a show. I meant to mention it in the first section. He's at it again.
He's fucking done it again.
Fucking Danny Dyer. Another fucking game show, but I would implore you to watch it. It's called Scared of the Dark, right? 8 celebrities. It's like Big Brother, but everything's pitch black. They can't see anything.
They just live in the dark.
Yeah, nice. And it's actually Gaz is in there, fucking legend.
Yeah.
Right, but Chris Eubank's in there, and he's a fucking arsehole.
Really?
He's a really well-spoken bloke.
Yeah, he's like...
No, Chris Eubank's his son, isn't it?
No, Chris Eubank Jr. is his son.
Yeah. He's one of the hardest men in Britain. He's like, would you like a Twitty?
Yeah. No,
absolutely, it's stupendous.
Honestly, watch that and it'll change your fucking opinion of him because he's a fucking arsehole in it.
Why is he?
But it's like...
talk that way about Chris.
Honestly, watch it and get back to me.
Being in the dark sometimes pushes people into edges they do not wish to go.
Well, Gazza goes in and he's got this full fucking he's having a panic attack and everything from when he was in prison and stuff.
Oh, really?
And
what has he gone and done that then?
No, because a lot of them, they don't really know what they're getting into. They know it like the rough basis of it, but that's kind of the point. It's like a social experiment, and every day they do. I
suppose it's different. Like if we're sat in this room and you go, right, we're gonna get rid of all the lights, and you go, oh yeah, funny.
Yeah.
Because you just think, oh, they'll turn it on again.
I don't think I could sit in the dark
when the lights coming back on.
I think I could last probably about half an hour.
Yeah.
But if I was conscious and I couldn't see nothing, I think
they can't even see their hands in front of their face.
The
best thing.
Funny.
One thing about it is they have.
But
I've
been in a pitch black room before where you literally can't see your hand in front of your face.
Yeah.
That's another. Like that perception thing, you can't tell which way's up. It's ever so weird.
Yeah.
I want to try going in one of them water things.
Oh, the
sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah.
I've heard.
You float in a dark pool of water.
They're really nice. Like they're good for you. Like they're good meditation stuff. Yeah. Like apparently you have people have.
There's a few lights in it that send you off into REM.
Yeah, you have like a euphoric experience.
You create them in your head.
Yeah, but the lights make it happen.
I think that's a slightly different one.
Because there's
I don't think you're supposed to sleep in it. I think you're supposed to...
No, but it's like a REM state that you're supposed to go into. Because apparently how you introduce REM sleep...
You just trick yourself, you like sleeping.
You can have these glasses which flash lights on your eyes.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
And it keeps your eyes moving.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's because it's like tricks your body that you're sleeping but you're not sleeping? Do you know what I mean?
Fun fact, if you can't sleep because you're thinking of too much stuff, stop your eyes from moving. Your eyes moving gives your brain access to the.
I don't think my eyes move anyway.
They will
do. So, when you're asleep, to access when you're trying to get to sleep, to access a memory,
just falls asleep.
Even if it's
you're
minutely.
You're a narcoleptic fuck anyway.
Even if it's minutely, to access a memory while you're trying to sleep, your eyes have to move.
You have to search through the files.
Yeah, like over there.
Whereas if you stop your eyes from moving, you'll find if you're thinking about a lot, your eyes are moving a lot. Yeah. If you stop your eyes from moving, then thoughts should stop.
I've seen that when I've seen people sleeping and their eyes going like that.
Yeah.
Where do they think the memory is?
That's REM state because your eyes like.
Yeah, you say that, but people, when you actually think, how many people look up into their mind?
Silly that, innit? But it makes sense. I'm going to look into my brain now.
See ya. But yeah, I would implore you to watch that. It's like 5 or 6 episodes. It starts off a bit funny because it's just like celebrities falling over in the dark. There's one guy who is blind who's gone in, and he becomes this weird alpha male because he already knows how to do it.
Yeah, and
he's guiding everybody around, and he's like, it's weird. It's the first time in my life I like to show other people where the toilet is. And
to him, it's just
he's just like, this is my life.
It's
on Channel 4.
He's just in a room, isn't he?
Yeah, but
I feel like do some people have proper do they lose it?
Yeah, some of them there's the lad
people
from...
go legit delirious, don't they?
Yeah, there's a lad called Max from The Wanted. Don't know if you know much about that, but one of them died of cancer last year.
Yeah.
And it's only then, literally on that show, he starts processing it because he's alone with his thoughts. It's pitch black, and it says about how people start opening up because they can't see people's reactions. So Chris, another example is Chris Eubank is an arsehole, right? Yeah. He's saying these arsehole things, and when you're watching it, you can see everybody's reaction. They're all like, they want to say something, but they cannot judge what everybody else is thinking because they can't see them. So they don't want to be the only one in the group to go, shut the fuck up, you bellend, even though they all think the same, but they can't. But they all open up. It's really interesting. They do a lot of weird tasks to get them to work together and use their senses and just learn about themselves. Some of them have full fucking meltdowns. Some of them just can't comprehend what they're going through.
What happens to your eyes, man?
Well, they start seeing shit. They'll be sat there. They're in like because
after
like
8 days, I can imagine it like burns your retinas out. Seeing lights.
They'll be sat around, and one woman, because what happens apparently when you're in darkness for so long is your eyes just make stuff up.
Yeah.
Because especially if you can see, and she just goes, ah! And they're like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? Because like they play a little bit of like tricks on them and stuff. But she'll just have something. She's like, someone's just fucking been right in my face. And they're like, what? And you can see as the viewer, nothing happened. She just sat there, and her head's just played tricks on her.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's really good. So, hammerhead shark or big ears? You want big ears?
I want hammerhead shark.
I want the dominant ears, man. It's a long life to live to get them ears, and if you've lived it, you know
you
what's
get your dominant ears.
You get your ears now, though.
You get your dominant ears.
But you can tell you live 500 years to grow them.
I feel like I'd be cheating myself. Though.
You get your dominant ears.
The thing is, get cosmetic surgery to have your eyes moved.
You get your dominant ears. I'll get my hammerhead, and then I'll use my hammerhead to smash them ears.
You can look in both ears at the same time.
Yeah, to have
let me look at them.
To have a reward like big ears, I feel like same way I don't get.
Is it because you used to love Noddy?
What?
You won the Noddy competition.
Fucking so many years, man. That was a man that had lived longer than you think he had.
he was an elf.
Anyway, you're going big ears. You're going big ears. I'm going hammerhead. What are you picking?
Can I have one of each?
One big ear
and then just a pointy out eye.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Should we do one more?
All right. Let's see what we got.
What time are we on? 27. Let's do one more.
Hold on. Right. This is from another anonymous person. My pet peeve is when people sit on or walk across my front garden wall. Our living room window looks straight out onto it, and if my dog sees anyone, she goes mental. People will sit there or stand on it looking and smiling at the pooch while she's barking her head off, driving the whole house mad. Get off my fucking wall, pal.
Yeah, it's not their wall. They shouldn't be on the wall, man.
Yeah.
No, the thing is that it's like technically public domain, but it's not because they're stood on the path, aren't they? Like your outside wall.
I thought they were stood on the wall.
No, they're
but the wall is in your garden.
Walk across my front garden wall. Walking across it is a bit like
that's a kick in the teeth.
Also, it's technically not on her property. It's one of those weird, like sort of. I get it. I'm saying her. But
then why are they saying it's their front garden wall then? Is it just a wall?
No, because the wall will be on your property, won't it? The wall is what separates.
They haven't built a wall just across the garden.
No, but if the wall is on your property, then it is your wall. Then you should not go on said wall. If this wall is somewhere else near your property and is not your wall, then your wall is not your domain.
But if you were walking down the street and you stopped to talk to your mate, right? You bumped into him, and you're on just a normal road with the houses and their front wall, and you leant against the wall to talk to him. You wouldn't think anything of it, would you? You wouldn't think, oh no, that's someone's property.
I stopped doing that back when parkour went bad.
When parkour went bad? Well, when it started,
it got cancelled by the woke brigade.
When it started going down back alleys and like shooting up, smacking, stabbing people.
No, there was a time when Assassin's Creed came out, and
I remember the night you decided not to do parkour anymore.
I used to do it quite a bit. I used to be flying like a squirrel, man. I used to be all over the joint, and then it went bad one day, man, and then I never went back to it.
No. Fair dues. We
stay away from that.
We don't talk about the parkour
now. No. And since then, mate, I leave people's walls.
Yeah.
In the less acrobatic state.
Nice.
It is fucking. They're kind of all right to do it, but it is annoying. If you have anybody else on the front of your house, even if they're on the road, you're like, go away. That's my bit of the road.
Yeah. Equally, if it's sending the dog mad, they can clearly hear it sending the dog mad. Stop it.
Yeah, I've had that before with like people like, oh look, there's an Alsatian there. Oh look, he's cute. Hello, and she's like, rah, 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 and I'm like, she's not enjoying that.
Yeah,
like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm happy to send it.
Send it.
Electric walls.
Anyone that sits on your wall.
Boom.
There you go. Shoot them.
Get them gone off the wall.
My property. Get off.
You're just blowing your own house.
Oh no.